a lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. Delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day.
All right. Hey, we're a day early and $1 short. We are rolling. Well, she's gone. My co-host is gone. My four-legged co-host is gone. You know, my other one.
My four-legged co-host.
Get off of it. Oh!
My other one.
Oh, get down.
Get off of it.
Oh my God. Tonight's co-host is out of control. Huh? Oh my gosh. All right. We went live early. I'm dumb. I picked up a shift at work tomorrow night, not thinking about what day of the week it was, because at the time, I was on a sugar high from cake and ice cream, so I didn't pay attention to what it was.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, tonight, we're going to talk about banned foods, disgusting foods, the solar eclipse, how some lady claims that, a new theory claims that a solar storm will cause the end of the world on April 23rd. So, in 4 days, the end of the world, according to somebody on, I believe it was TikTok. Apparently, it's been a while since we've had a good end of the world theory sprout up on the internet. We got a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse this week. I don't know what it is. I didn't really pay attention. I just know something is covering something. Either the moon's covering the sun or the sun's covering the moon. One or the other. I have no idea. But apparently, yeah. We're going to all perish on the 23rd. Woohoo! Oh, damn. My credit card gets paid on the 22nd. Well, that just sucks. Oh, well. At least that'll be paid before I die. Apparently, NASA has predicted tomorrow, April 4/20, that a solar storm will strike and hit the Earth. Why is Alexa telling me to turn on lights? I don't know. She's not set for that. She's just getting on my nerves. NASA has predicted that we're going to have a solar storm strike tomorrow on the 20th. Space weather forecasts a 10% chance that the X-class solar flare eruption could occur, only 10%, causing shortwave radio and GPS disruptions. Damn it, I'm going to get lost tomorrow now. Whatever will I do? Whatever will you do? Should it happen at the same time as a solar storm, the solar glancing storm launched earlier means activity could pick up later. Oh, damn. Sometime tomorrow today, later on the 19th. One of my friends was having a problem with their phone earlier today. Anyway, they're talking about if a solar flare and the solar winds happen at the same time, that it could affect power grids, mobile networks, and the internet. Now that would be an apocalypse, because God forbid, if I can't be on my phone, have access to the internet, it will be devastating for me. Trust me. I will be late for work for 2 reasons. I forgot my phone or my watch, and I have to get coffee. So I'm going to be late for work for one of those 2 reasons. Oh, hell, it could be for both of them reasons. If I'm going to be late. Then again, strong solar storm, and it's a stronger solar storm in nearly 6 years. Blasted the Earth last month, and space weather forecast didn't see it coming. Thanks a lot, space. The worst thing that happened during that event was spaceflight company Rocket Lab had to delay launching by 90 minutes. Oh, speaking of that, tomorrow Elon's going to launch or try to launch his new rocket, and he's hoping that the rocket doesn't melt the launch pad. That could be bad news for him. Bad news. But anyway, that is happening this week. So a solar flares, solar winds, and an eclipse. That's going to be kind of crazy. So yeah, now that we know that the Earth's going to end, that's a good thing, I think. But yeah, so you know, an intense solar storm takes place on April 23rd. Well, it'll be all right. I'll still have to go to work, and so will you. So, let's talk about one of my favorite things. Food. We all know I have a love for it. But apparently there are some disgusting foods from Europe. Don't look for me to try them anytime soon. Fermented herring. Yeah, it's got a sour flavor. The result is a slimy and smelly fish. Yeah, no, I'm not eating that. As Peyton would say, I'm not eating that. Looks kind of good, but I just can't. Yeah, no. Blood sausage. It's blackish red sausage. It's made from pork blood. Ooh. And oatmeal filling. It's usually served with some form of fat added to the texture. It can be found across Europe, and it has failed to win over many Americans who have tasted it. I'm thankful that my sisters have never forced me to eat that, nor my aunt. Ugh, I can't imagine. Ugh. Haggis. Haggis is definitely traditional Scottish. It's made from sheep's heart, liver, lungs, or calf minced and mixed with oatmeal, suet, onion, and spice. It's boiled in the animal's stomach for several hours before serving. I've been to Scotland. I've not eaten it. I will not eat it. My sisters better never serve it to me or try to. I'm pretty sure my aunt doesn't like it, so I don't have to worry about that ever being served to me there. Ugh. Some of this is just gross. Blood pancakes. Ooh. It's popular in Finland, Sweden, and Norway. A blood pancake is made with pork or beef. It's as its main ingredient. The blood cake is from around the world are banned. I can't figure out what it is. It looks kind of gross. But it's banned here in the U.S. due to unsanitary reasons. So, where did my thing go? Where did my chat thing go? Oh, I can't find it. How am I supposed to know who's talking to me? Let me get technical support. Yo, Peyton. Where's my little chat window, pal? So that way if anybody talks to me, I can see it. I mean, nobody really talks to me, but just in case. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, there we go.
And then you just...
There we go. Now I see what I'm doing. One chat is right here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I lost where the chat bar went. Whoops. Anyway, I can't see me making this because it looks gross, and I can't even describe what it looks like. Salted pig fat. Ooh. It's served as a snack or an appetizer in many European countries. The taste of the fat itself is pretty good, but it's often accompanied by a salty or sickening smell that has deterred many Americans from trying this European specialty. Yeah, no. I mean, it kind of looks like cheese, but yeah, no. Not having it. Sheep's head. I'll pass. It's a Norwegian dish consisting of the entire head of a sheep that is boiled and served with salt, pepper, and onion. The eyes, brain, tongue, and other parts are all eaten in this traditional dish. Yeah, no, not doing it. Forget it. I'll pass. Liver pate. It's a spread in many Eastern, but it's not for the faint of heart. The spread is made with raw liver blended with garlic, onion, and spices before serving on crackers or bread. Yeah, no, not having it. Ugh. Don't even try it. There's some kind of like Polish kielbasa type thing, but it's made with pork and buckwheat. It looks weird. Yeah, I'm not having it. I'm not doing it. It's just gross. But yeah, we're not having that because it just looks gross. I mean, I might try to get my friend Flowers to try to eat some of this just for shits and giggles, but you know, hey, whatever. I thought I heard my phone beep, but it must have been technical support. So, you know, going on with the food thing, foods we still can't believe are banned throughout the United States. I'm kind of shocked at this. Especially when I get to one. Junk food. Although the U.S. is known for its hefty supply of junk food, some states are cracking down. States like Massachusetts, California, and New York are banning sodas and junk food from schools to tackle new... Yeah, but you're... Okay, hold up. The state of California also banned food from checkout aisles, which were the traditional place for candy and chocolate bar, now forbids products to contain over 5 grams of sugar, 250 milligrams of sodium. Yeah, okay, so they don't want you doing that. How much does my Coke Zero have? I don't even know. 70 grams of sodium. Can I buy that? Well, yes, I can. And it has, no sugar. So I would be able to buy my Coke Zero in California at the checkout because they should have it there. Anyway, so you want to ban this junk food stuff, right? No whatever, Little Debbie snack cakes. But let's serve Lunchables as a alternative to a healthy lunch at school. Yeah, no. Goodbye, Cosmic Brownie. The Queen conch shell. Apparently, the meat inside these shells are pretty dang tasty. It's prepared fried or it's fresh, so I guess you can eat it raw. Yeah, no, I'll pass. It's banned because it's an endangered species. The tropical marine mollusk is extremely rare and can only be found in the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. It's been harvested to the brink of extinction, so please don't come down here thinking you're going to go find this and eat this. In Florida, it's heavily frowned upon to pick up the queen conch shell. People can spend a long time in jail if they're fined harvesting, consuming, or bringing it into another country. Other countries have their own conservation efforts. Colombia even released a catchy song. Really? Whatever. So anyway, don't do it. Those shells are beautiful. Just don't do it. Sea turtles. Okay. Sea turtles are heavily sought as a delicacy. In the U.S., it's illegal to consume any species that has a critical endangered status. And the sea turtle, unfortunately, has been on the list for a few decades now. Please don't eat the sea turtles. Although it's still legal to hunt turtles in 42 countries. Why? Including Australia, Colombia, Indonesia, and New Guinea. Australia has the most casualties per year. Turtle eggs and meat have been thought to have medicinal properties, but this idea has been definitely debunked. Don't eat the sea turtles. Please, they're beautiful animals. They're on the endangered species list. Just don't eat them. Please don't come to Florida and disturb the turtle nest either. We are kind of like, partial to them beautiful creatures. Bushmeat. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell bushmeat is. The term bushmeat does not mean squirrel and rabbit. It's meant to refer to a variety of wildlife in Africa, Asia, and South America that can commonly be found on street markets for consumption. Since many of the species that can be found under the banner of bushmeat are endangered, its consumption is a threat to wildlife in certain regions of the world. But it doesn't say what they are, like elephant, giraffe, or whatever. It's also illegal because of health concerns. Since these meats are minimally processed, they tend to be ridden with germs and bacteria that carry the threat of diseases. For example, the Ebola was linked to eating bushmeat. So don't eat it. Do not eat it. It's just gross. Because you don't really know what it is. And they didn't say. Lazy cakes. Not quite sure. But anyway, these are not for young. These are not your average brownie. These are sleep-induced treats. The melatonin-infused cakes were introduced to the market in 2010, and by 2011, lazy cakes were already facing heavy scrutiny from the FDA. After the incident that landed a few children in the hospital after consuming high doses of the sweets, they were forced to change their name to Lazy Larry. Really? Really. The FDA, Drug and Food Administration, made the company change its label since melatonin is not an approved food additive. Really? Even though they had to make the image switch, the company made sky-high profits. A gas station clerk claimed that even at $4 a piece, he sold around 40 lazy cakes per week before it was banned in a few states, including Arkansas. Really? Okay, well then, onward we go. Horse meat. It's not, although it's technically not illegal to eat horse meat in America, it's certainly very difficult to find. Ooh. U.S. exports horse meat to other countries, but the demand within the country is very low. Culturally, it might be seen as an exotic treat, but it's generally a taboo topic. Ooh, another reason that horse meat isn't easy to get is it must first pass inspection. The Congress banned Department of Agriculture funding for horse meat inspection is the culprit for these sanctions. Japan considers it to be a delicacy, and there have been efforts to lighten measures in the U.S. Yeah, no, I'm not eating the horse. Raw milk, well, because it's not pasteurized and whatnot. Not all states in the U.S. have current bans on raw meat, but the FDA highly frowns upon its consumption and distribution. Since states have different legislations, raw milk is one of those items that cannot be crossed through state lines. So, sorry, Georgia, you can't bring your raw milk down here. Yeah, I don't want E. coli, salmonella, listeria. Yeah, I don't want any of that. I don't really like stomach aches. So, yeah, no, not doing it. Redfish. When a dish becomes popular, it comes at a price. What happened to the redfish? In the 80s, once the renewed New Orleans chef published a recipe that won the hearts of American families, it became highly prized. The population decreased to threatening low levels. Nowadays, fishing for personal use is only allowed in the state of Mississippi, and even so, there are few regulations that have to be adhered to before the fish can make it out of the shore. It has to be 30 inches in length. The daily limit is 3, and they can be fished all year, with some exceptions, probably Christmas and Thanksgiving. Anyway, so yeah, the redfish. Black pudding. Ooh. An essential part of a full English breakfast isn't allowed in the U.S. I don't know if I've ever had black pudding. I somehow think I was fed it last time I was there, but I cannot remember. I think my nephew took me to a place and we had a full English breakfast. I want to say I've had it, but I'm not sure. While technically not a pudding, the correct term would be sausage, even though that term could apply to many types of food. This particular sausage is made out of pork and beef blood, pork fat, and cereal like oatmeal or barley. Did I eat that? Believed to be a superfood full of nutrients, some argue that the distinct flavor and texture are unpleasant to the taste buds. God, I can't remember. Oh, damn it. You can't bring it to America, so don't try and, bring me some. Bird's nest stew. It is a staple in Southeast Asia, Asian cuisine. It's on the U.S. ban list because of health concerns. It's prone to carrying infectious diseases such as Newcastle's disease, and avian flu. Many unconcerned tourists try to bring them as gifts and end up empty-handed after going through airport security. The bird's nest belongs to the swiftlet, a small bird species that makes its nest within its own saliva. What the fuck? Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Ugh. Japanese pufferfish, despite being poisonous and even deadly, the unsurpassing creature is considered a luxurious gourmet treat in Japan. Yeah. Not gonna have it. In the 80s, around one person died per week due to pufferfish consumption. Yeah, no. Not doing it. Authentic brie. You can't get it because it's raw, unpasteurized milk that is used. I guess you could probably do it if you can get some unpasteurized milk from a local dairy. So, yeah, you can get it like that. But, yeah. Ackee. I've had ackee and codfish because, the boys' dad's from Jamaica, so we eat ackee and codfish every now and again. It's a tropical fruit. It's native to Western Africa. It's also Jamaica's national fruit. It contains enormous amounts of protein, fat, and vitamin C. Yeah, it is very fatty. As well as potentially poisonous properties that, if eaten, can be lethal. It's only toxic if you eat it raw. Since 1973, the importation of raw ackee into the U.S. has been illegal, but all hope is not lost. There is a canned version, which is what we would buy and eat. The ban on canned ackee has been lifted for a few years. We used to buy it when we lived outside Cincinnati at Jungle Jim, so now we can get it at, I think, Publix has it. So that's good. Shark fins. Shark fin soup. Yeah, not gonna have it. It's considered a delicacy among gourmet circles, but its ethical concerns of consuming the dish has outweighed its delight. Although 12 states have created bills, some restaurants still serve the dish and choose to sell it. So, yeah, no. Shark fin sales elimination act was introduced in 2019, but hasn't passed after being revised by the Senate. The bill would make it illegal to process, sell, buy, or transport shark fins in the entirety of the United States. They haven't been able to achieve that yet. Yeah, but I'm not saying I would want shark fin soup either, because it just doesn't look yummy to me. Again, haggis. It's just gross. Yeah, no. You can't get it here. You can go to Scotland and try it, but yeah, no. Make sure if you do go try it in Scotland, you're drinking some Scottish whiskey when you do it. I like White Horse. Pretty tasty. Sturgeon caviar, you can't get it because it's critically endangered, the fish that it comes from. My child liked caviar at one time. Thomas did. Those damn Kinder eggs, them things are disgusting. I had them in England. Kinder eggs are childhood favorites for many people around the globe, especially in Europe. The milky chocolate covering a plastic egg with a toy inside is a double delight. Unfortunately, treats like that have been banned in the U.S. since 1930. The problem resides in the law that forbids candy with non-edible items inside. So like with the egg being covered in chocolate, you can't eat the little thing inside. So we do have Kinder eggs, but the toy is on the outside, not inside the egg, because, you know, kids will eat that shit. Sassafras oil. One might come to a surprise for root beer drinkers. Historically, it has been used to make the flavoring. Root beer in the U.S. contains no sassafras oil since it was deemed hazardous. It was a carcinogen in the 1960s. I mean, why ban it? We chewed on lead-based paint. You know, window ledges, lead-based paint on our baby cribs. Shoot. It comes from trees native to the east side of the United States, so out and down the East Coast. And natural ingredients such as cinnamon, sweet basil, nutmeg, and black pepper. They have sassafras oil in them, but it's minimum, which is why these spices are not forbidden by law. Whoops. The oil is used as a flavoring agent, an eye infection treatment, and aromatherapy. What the fuck? I can't drink it, but I can put it in my eye. That makes all kind of sense. Okay, well then. FDA. Swan. Are you serious? Swans were banned from being hunted in the U.S. because some types have landed a spot on the endangered animal list. If anyone dares to shoot or hurt a swan, the consequences will be dire. Hunters can expect a fine of like $2,400. You can lose your hunting and fishing licenses. I'm thinking that's probably a lifetime ban. Swan isn't a common dish nowadays. In 16th century England, it was regarded as a luxurious dish eaten by royals during Queen Elizabeth's reign, also during King Henry VII and the VIII. The taste allegedly isn't far from duck or goose, although the sources claimed to have a fishier taste. Well, maybe. Maybe, who knows? Flaming Hot Cheetos. How are these banned? Believe it or not, school districts throughout the U.S. have been fighting against the existence of Flaming Hot Cheetos. With enough sodium to fill an adult's week's recommended intake, with around 30 grams of fat, it's understandably that parents and lawmakers would be concerned. Really? Because I'm not. In 2012, the fluorescent red snack was deemed unhealthy and banned at school in the state of California, New Mexico, and Illinois, meaning they would not be served or sold at school. And if a child brings them for lunch, they will have the snack confiscated. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? So if I lived in one of them 3 states, communist California, And I wanted to send because Gavin Newsom says my kid can't have flaming hot Cheetos. That is BS. Now I'm really mad. Let's see. What else looks good? I don't know. Oh, we didn't talk about this. The 20 weirdest foods ever available in a can. You see a theme here? Like, I'm all about... What the heck? A day early? Yes, Diane. A day early. I accidentally picked up a damn overtime shift not looking at the calendar. So, yeah, I got to roll a day early. Anyway, so, 20 of the weirdest foods ever available in a can. So, let's see what's on here. Alligator. Ugh. If you think Bart's root beer has a bite, remember that slogan. Try eating an animal with 80 teeth. We know alligator is consumed down south, not in my house, and proudly at that, not in my house. But even fans of the fare are put off by seeing and smelling and tasting it in cans. Yes, gross. Nope, not happening. Brown bread. What the hell? Oh, that's that whole baked bean, or B&M's baked beans have been produced in... That's what that... Wait, what? Brown bread, baked beans, what? Wait, hold on. Cans can absolutely be used to make bread. Oh, hi, Sky. Wait, what? Ugh, I guess you can make this bread out of beans. I'll pass on that, too. Cheeseburgers. Oh. Making frozen White Castle cheeseburgers at home is already a stretch. But canned cheeseburgers? No. No. A German company did it? What? It apparently was a weird, soggy, and processed as you think. Plus, you need a double broiler just to cook it. Oh, Sky! Ugh! Sky, get down! My co-host is being very uncooperative tonight. Oh, damn it. Wait, hold up. English breakfast. If you think McDonald's all-day breakfast sounds like a bad idea, we've got something that will send you screaming into the hills. A full English breakfast in a can. What the fuck is this? Which is called all-day breakfast. It includes pre-mixed combination of, brace yourself, baked beans, sausage, button mushrooms, cooked pork, bacon, cereal, and something called egg nuggets. Ooh. Thanks, Diane. The four-legged terrorist is really being a pain in the ass. So anyway, maybe I should try to see this combination. Maybe I might just try to look that up and order that. Let me put this in my little notes so I try to do it. Full English breakfast in a can. Let's see if it's actually available. All day breakfast in a can. No, breck fart. Alright, let's see what comes up. Are you fucking kidding me? You can buy it. Hunger breaks all day breakfast. Okay. Well, you know what? We just might have to buy it and try it. Ooh. And guess where I can buy it at? You guessed it. Amazon. Let's see. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. If I die, the only thing fresh on that plate is a tomato. What's in it? Let's see. Baked beans, sausage, mushrooms, pork, and egg nuggets. All right, kids, look it up. Hey, I could get it by May 25th, so maybe? I mean, okay. Okay. I mean, we can try it and I'll let you know what. Haggis again. Ugh. Internal organs of sheep mixed with onion, oatmeal, and spice stuffed inside the sheep's stomach. Yeah, not happening. Hey, and you can get it in a can. Heinz mac and cheese. Ooh. Yeah, no. That's probably gross, and we ain't even looking. Pork brains. No. No. Diane, you want to try pork brains? Yes, you are, Diane. You're coming for that meal. It's going to be, yeah, just for you, and with pork brains on the side. Quail eggs. They sell quail eggs at the, wait, is it quail eggs they sell? Oh, hell yes, Diane, you're coming. Quail eggs, I think they sell them at Publix. I could be wrong. I know they sell some kind of little eggs. Ooh, rattlesnake. Ooh. Remember, these are the weirdest foods that you can get available in a can. Lots of bones. So, kind of like canned salmon. Oh, here we go. Oh, reindeer meat. If a movie would shock and scar kids around the world, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen can all be eaten straight from a can. Oh, Peyton!
What?
Would you like to try reindeer meat?
No.
From a can?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Not having it. You can get a sandwich in a can. Sandwiches are ready. Just take something that doesn't need refrigerated. Slap it between two slices of bread. Pack it in a plastic baggie or container. Sounds like too much work? Well then, Camwich, as seen on TV. Ooh. Peanut butter and jelly, bacon, cheddar, and barbecue chicken. Simply pop it open, pop it in your mouth, and start feeding your bad self. Yeah, no. Not having it. I think Flowers wants to come to my house for dinner one night. Yeah, you're all coming over that night. I make that. We're gonna try some shit. Scorpion! Surprisingly, more than one company sells canned dehydrated scorpions. I'll pass. Silkworm puree, however you say it. I guess you spread that shit on some crackers. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, no, not having it. Spam. I'll eat spam. Spam's good. Here's one for all of you. Spotted dick. If you're British, spotted dick, a traditional sponge cake pudding. It's commonplace. Still, you might be a little surprised if you see it available in a can. Publix sells it. Pretty sure Kroger's does. And if you're in Cincinnati area, I know for sure Jungle Jim's. Yeah. The word spotted dick on the label is potentially horrifying or at least downright confusing. Tongue. You can get that in a can. Hello, Sky. Can and tongue don't mix. We have learned as kids, don't stick your, when we tried to lick the sauce out of one too many spaghetti. What the fuck? I don't know nothing about that. Whole chickens in a can. You can literally open a can and pour the entire chicken. Apparently it doesn't taste too bad and it's handy for stews, soups, and even dumplings. If not, at least the can is large enough to use in place of a barf bag. Just don't get your hopes up if you're a Giblets fan. Ooh. Wait, I think I've seen this. It says it's Sue Sweet Giblet free. I think I've seen those at the store. I might pass. White fungus bird nest. Let's clear up rumors we've seen elsewhere on the internet. Nest fungus is not some sort of mold that grows on bird nests. Instead, it's a type of mushroom. If you say so. Yeah, no. It resembles a bird nest. It's cells in a can. Drinkable form is for the birds. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's in China and Vietnam. So, yeah, no, not doing it. No, not doing it. Somebody else do that. Diane, you try that for me. Maybe Mary will. Mary, wait, what is that? Brown. Yeah, I saw that, IT. Thinking that maybe this year's birthday dinner for Thomas will be that all-day breakfast in a can. I'm sure he'll love it. Of course, I'm pretty sure he could be my mailman, so I don't know if I want to, screw with that. I'm not sure. That's not what I want. Oh man, I think I cleared off all the wrong tabs. Well, that's nothing unusual. Apparently, if we're all looking for new jobs, we need to avoid these 6 phrases. A familiar phrase that appears at the beginning of many job search emails. I wanted to reach out to you. The first thing is that the job seeker uses the past tense wanted rather than present tense want. So I guess you would put I want to reach out to you. So it's a weak verb. It describes intention rather than action. It's as though the job seeker doesn't show commitment to what they're actually doing. In the same vein, avoid intentional verbs like wish, think, feel, and hope. A good way to begin a letter is I am reaching out to you because. There you go. I'm a manager. Saying you're a manager is weaker than saying what you have done in that role. This holds true for any role. Don't talk about the role you were given. Talk about what you have accomplished in that role. Use verbs instead of nouns. For example, instead of saying, in my current role, I serve as an IT manager, say it as an IT specialist. I oversee a team that's diverse, that delivers results for our global clients. That's, yeah, no. Even better is to provide numbers. There you go. I'm looking for a job. Naturally, you're looking. What does it say you should do? Would be communicating the prospective employer recruiter, but sounds like you've been looking and can't find anything. A similar impression is created if you say I've been searching. But both phrases have undertones of frustration. Well, try not to use that. I'm interested in the role. Apparently you don't need to say that. Example, say, I'd love the idea of helping you build your firm building its brand. Yeah, that's it. I admire your company. You need to do some serious research to show why you admire the company. Yeah, well, I admire your company because you sell Reese cups. I'm not sure. No, don't ever say that. Yeah, don't ever say that. So as we're all, entering middle age and we decide that we need to go ahead and just change jobs, there we go. Yeah. Uh-oh. Something's going on. What happened? Oh, there we go. So, you know how we have like some of the best beaches here in America, and I live close to one of them. Apparently there's 20 top secret beaches in the UK. I got bad news for us, you beachgoers here in America. They are not what we like. There's a beach in Northern Ireland. It looks pretty enough, but it's got too many rocks for me. In Cornwall, there's a beach. It looks pretty, but the sand kind of resembles mud. I can tell you from an example. My sister, they took me to Blackpool, and they're like, let's go to the beach. And I'm like, okay, as I'm wearing long pants and a jacket because it was cold as balls. We go to the beach, and like it's 75 miles away from the water because, you know, whatever. And the beach is mud, and I'm like, where's the sand? This isn't a beach. This is mud. So beaches as we know them don't exactly mean that beaches are the same around the world. So like some beaches, especially along the west coast, are rocky and not like the beaches we have here with the quartz sand, where if you walk on the sand, it's not hot, your feet don't burn. There you're probably walking on shards of million-year-old rock and stuff like that where you cut your feet. Not happening. These are all nice beaches. I went to a beach in England at what was that place called? Robin Hood Bay. It's on the east coast of England, and up to the north from London, and not far from like York and Doncaster and all through there. It was nice. It was a pretty beach and all, but just not what I was used to, because of course it had big rocks and stuff. Not one where you could lay out in your bikini and get a nice tan. So yeah. So there's a lot of really, maybe this was the beach. Whitby Sandstrom? Sand. I don't think that was it. But it's in it's in North Yorkshire. It has some white sandy, white sandy beaches there. But a lot of these beaches, they were in a lot of movies like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, some stuff for Harry Potter. These beaches, they have history and stuff. The coolest place that I've seen in England, it's a place called the Little Shire. I have big fantasies and dreams to go there. And I believe it's in West Sussex. And it looks like the little Hobbit homes. It's in Somerset. My bad. Anyway, it has like little Hobbit homes. It is so freaking cute. And I'm saying, if you ever go to the UK, you really should just check this little place out. It is so freaking cute. It might be a little bit expensive. It's not far, I don't think, from some attractions. Like, it's in Somerset. I believe it's not far from like Stonehenge. It's not far from there. I don't think it's far from one of the oldest Roman cities in England, the city of Bath. It's just, you gotta look, you gotta check it out. It is just so cool. It really is. I loved it. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, I got all excited because I was like, yes. And then I want to find out how close it is to that farm. Oh, crap. Technical support. JD, help me out. What was the name of the farm? Something Diddley Squat. Was that the name of the farm? Diddley Squat? Anyway, I don't think it's too far from there. Diddley Squat is the guy from... Oh, crap. some magazine thing that's now they did cars and stuff. Oh crap, my mind's drawing a blank. For the Little Shire. That's what I'm talking about. Where it's at. The name of the farm that we were watching on Amazon Prime. But Clarkston Farm. But I'm pretty sure it's not far. It's driving me crazy that it doesn't say. I need to change my what's that thing called? Smoke detector alarm battery. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, you guys gotta check it out. I'll put the link on the Facebook page for us so you can see. But yeah, it's really cute. I like this place. What is the dog doing? I don't know what she's doing. She's walking around here. But I think that it's so cool. Oh, they got the little pasties with the meat in it. Oh man, the sausage rolls. Oh, they look so yummy. So yummy. Oh wait, where's this? Yeah, Wookey Hole. I knew it was near Wookey Hole. Wait a minute. Wookey Hole has changed since I've been there. What the hell? What the heck? So one year, I went to a place called Wookey Hole. And they had the Wookey Hole Witch and stuff like that. I watched them make paper the old-fashioned way. Oh, it was so cool. What the fudgesicles? They got caves and stuff? I feel gypped. I mean, yeah, we went to the Cheddar Gorge and all down through there. Oh, this is so cool. Now I really want to go back there. Get out of town. I'm not climbing rocks, though. You can forget that. And I'm not spedunking either, because I'm just too old for that shit to be crawling around on the damn ground. That is not going to happen. So, yeah. That is so cool. Yeah, I knew about the Wookey Hole Witch. I knew about that. They were always talking about that. Holy crap, this is so cool. Now I want to go. Damn. That's all the stuff that you miss out on it as a kid. Well, I didn't really miss out on it, but I mean, I went there, I saw it, but yeah, now I'm like, what? So anyway, if you ever go to England, you got to check out the Little Shire in Somerset. You got to check out Wookey Hole apparently, because it's really gone crazy with all kinds of stuff now. You got to check out Stonehenge, because I'm telling you right now, there is something mystical and magical about that. I think they got a cathedral and stuff there too. Let me see. I think they do. They got beautiful hiking stuff. Yeah, it's not far from prehistoric settlement occurred chiefly on a relatively open upland, the historical country partly. It's in the Mendrip Hills. It's a prehistoric lake village. It has been excavated at Glastonbury. The Romans mined lead, built villas, and founded the town of Bath, all near there. So, yeah, I knew it was near the city of Bath. During the first 2 centuries of the Saxon conquest, Somerset was a borderland between the Saxons and the Britons. That's right. Somerset was formed in the westernmost part of the Kingdom of Wessex. During the 11th and 12th century, the Normans built castles such as those at Doncaster. In the late Middle Ages, Bath flourished as a center of woolen trade. I've been to Bath. It's really cool. They still have like the old like Roman bathhouses and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. So if you ever get a chance to ever go, I highly recommend going all through like Somerset and stuff like that. It's really pretty there. I'm telling you right now. It really, really is. But you know, I'm not one to brag about the beauty of the country that I am from. But I think that's kind of all I have right now. Like I said, I had to run early tonight because, you know, some weeks you're dumb and don't pay attention to what's going on, and you're like, oh, I'll pick up a shift at work, and ta-da! It's on a night when you shouldn't have, but oh, well, it happens. So at least we ran anyway. We ran it anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. Anyway, I think I'm going to try to order that breakfast in a can. Diane, I'll let you know when we're having that so you can come over and join us for dinner. Because I know that's what you want. I'm pretty sure the name of that farm is Diddley Squat. Pretty damn sure. Really? I can't spell farm. Yeah, let's see. That's not what I asked for. I didn't ask for that. Oh, I'm not sure I like Bing Chat. It's like not IA friendly. But anyway. I'm gonna have to like this. Because why? It looks freaking cool. Damn it. Now I'm way off track. Anyway, I think that's it for this week. We'll see what kind of madness and fun I can come up with next week. And we shall go from there. You guys have a good week. Stay safe. Remember, the world's going to end on the 23rd. Tomorrow is 420. No, that does not mean plant your damn pot seeds. Actually, 420 is a horrible date in history. That is the day that Adolf Hitler was born. And, you know, not a happy camper about how everyone thinks that 420 is so great and whatnot, because it's really not. It really is a horrible date in history, especially if your family is of the Jewish religion and you could have or did lose people during the Holocaust and whatnot. So it is kind of, you know, crappy. It's not a really great day. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Have a great week. Stay safe. Next week, we should be rolling on Thursday unless I have a brain lapse again and forget. And, you know, lose my little bit of brain. Oh, that's the cathedral I was talking about. Wells Cathedral is located not far from, where the little shire is. Ooh, it's so pretty. But, when was this built? The cathedral? Doesn't say. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, that just stinks. What is this? Now I'm looking. Oh, well, heck. I might have to look at this. Ooh. Yes, I'm going to have to look at this. This is right up my alley. This is talking about how this city of Wales exploring histories, legacies, and perspectives, Wales and transatlantic slavery. So I'm wondering if this city didn't have something to do with European slaves, like British slaves, even bringing them back from the Caribbean to be slaves in England and all that. So yeah, I need to look at this. This is kind of, yeah, it's definitely talks exploring histories, legacies, and perspectives from Britain and the Caribbean. So, you know, I have connections to the Caribbean with the boys' dad being from Jamaica. So, you know, something for me to look at. So I'm going to have to look at that. Something for us to explore later in future chit chats. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. It's 10 o'clock. Peace out, kids. Stay well, stay healthy, and remember, next week it'll be fun.